All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Making sure we are up. We are up. We are live. We're live on Rumble. Maybe we're live on YouTube. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Just getting used to the new multi-stream. Y'all, just getting used to this new multi-stream where I'm doing it all myself. No no assistance from any third party. Nice. Oh. That's why. Different mouse. What's up, Lucid? What's up, Judah? There he is. Hey. What's up, Apothecary John? Nice to see you. Hashtag Rumble Gang. Ox. Big Daddy. Glad everyone's having a good time. Good time. I tell you, I think when you're hosting a show, you just need to lie and say that you're doing great. So I'll just do that. I'm doing great. Yeah, thanks for joining. It's Monday. Today is the first day that I am no longer officially doing 2 hours a day for Rumble. I guess that experiment has ended. I guess. I don't know. I suppose. Haven't heard anything from them. That's kind of weird. Uh-oh. One or more ingestion is using the primary URL. Send one stream to the primary ingestion URL and one to the backup URL. I don't know what any of that means. Seems to be working, though. Seems to be working. So I'll stick with it. I don't know. I'm trying this new thing. And I don't know what that means. Primary ingestion URL. Yeah, I don't know what that means. So YouTube's giving me errors across the stream. Giving me error messages. And saying that the stream status is poor. It's a serious issue that needs attention. But I don't even know what that means. Don't even know what that means. So, screw it. Seems to be working. It's kind of how I go with my car, right? My car is still moving. That's good enough. That's good enough. So, I guess we can get to a couple couple jokes. Let me grab my assistant here. Oh no! There we go. I think I got a cheap cable or something because this keeps going out. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. But anyway, all right, let's get to some jokes. What's up, Natasha? Good to see you. Warning. Okay, what's this? More than one ingestion is using the primary URL. I don't know what that means. The stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. Okay, well, I don't know. Guess I got to learn what a bit rate is, right? Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get to it. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. You know Stephen Colbert, right? Guy that we used to think was funny. Well, his appendix had a bad case of FOMO. It's fear of missing out. He wanted to burst into the show like a surprise guest, but now his emails will be handled by his pancreas, which I'm sure is thrilled to take on a new job. Surgery humor, right? Linda Evangelista. You remember her? Supermodel? Yeah. She's swearing off dating after a botched. It's an interesting word. Botched. Cool sculpting procedure. I mean, who would have thought cool in a procedure name doesn't guarantee a cool outcome? I don't know. Some kind of cosmetic surgery. I guess. I don't know. Elon Musk's visit to Israel was quite an event. He toured the kibbutz, attacked by Hamas militants. He didn't just explore the area, he dove deep into discussions about hate speech and propaganda. Musk's next rocket launch might be focused on sending hate speech to space. And I'm sure he'll be criticized for that too. Hey, folks, you know it's Christmas at the White House when even the decorations have their own lobbyists. I mean, 300 volunteers creating a magical winter wonderland? That's like Santa's workshop if Santa had a super PAC. Santa had a super PAC. It's a little better than the first joke I wrote about it. So Portland, the strike is over. They've had a teacher's strike all month, right? You know what's serious when the teachers strike? I mean, usually the only striking they do is correcting our spelling. But hey, after this long strike in Portland, students are happy to see their teachers back. Maybe. They'll have to work extra hard to make up for that lost time, you know. Welcome back to class. Today we're covering a month's worth of algebra in 1 hour. You know, Mark Cuban, he announced he's leaving Shark Tank after 15 years. He's tired of being surrounded by people trying to win him over with pitches. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's just the other billionaires in Congress. Oh, man. All right. Kim Kardashian. She's diving into acting. Yeah. And she's got a new movie called The Fifth Wheel. She plays the fifth wheel. But hey, it's perfect casting because her acting is as good as her line delivery on her reality show. We're in for a real treat. And let's face it, folks, sometimes terrible acting gets a pass in Hollywood. Taste is in the eye of the beholder, and apparently so is talent. I don't know about this. Is that it? Yeah. I should have ended on that one, but I got one more. All right. How about this? Selena Gomez, her fashion choices in Paris are like a love letter to French stereotypes. She's bringing the underwear as outerwear trend to a whole new level. But hey, if boxers are peeking out of the waistband becomes a thing, I've been ahead of the curve since laundry day. Doot, 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 doot. All right. There we go. Couple of jokes. I just keep looking at this error. Like all I'm getting are errors on YouTube, but it seems to be nice and clear. I don't know. It says the stream status is serious issues that need attention. I don't know. No say, hombre. No say, hombre. What are we gonna do? I don't know, man. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Bit rates and ingestion sounds like a metabolism problem. That's Natasha coming through with the jokes. Colbert was only pretending to be funny. When he got his own show, he stopped pretending. Accurate. Big Daddy says we have a new hate space. It's space. Yeah. Thank you, Natasha. I appreciate you. You will come in with the stop signs and let me know if the broadcast is screwing. So, broadcast looks good, no issues. Thank you, sir. Thank you. She's a real treat, like black licorice. I guess that's Selena Gomez. Yeah, she was over there doing the whole. I don't know what she was there for, but she was wearing a bunch of different outfits, and she's pulling off the whole like no pants look, you know, where you just like wear a jacket and no pants at all. It's like the jacket's a little long, like a suit jacket with no pants. Not many people can pull that off, but yeah, there we go. Well, let's get to the connections today. Have not done connections since Friday. Didn't even bother over the weekend. Thought, you know, could get better or something, but no. Now, how to play, okay. As a reminder, let me get this a little bit bigger. There we go. As a reminder, we've got 4 groups of 4, and we are connecting them in some manner. These are all shorter words. Hum, soda gross stick, mint gum, sing count, tape, lime, some, whistle, scat, total, glue, and rum. So I'm looking at the diagonal here, and I'm just seeing hum, gum, some, rum. I mean, how can I not try that? How can I not try that? It was just lined up for me like that. Nope. Not a connection, even though they all rhyme. Oh well. I will deselect that. That's what I get. That's what I get for just jumping at the first thing I see. Now, Tobias comes in, tells me how it's done. It's hum. It's sing. It's whistle. And it's scat. Ba-da-dee-da-doo-dee-doo-doo. Right? That's kind of scatting, right? Shoo-da-bop-bop-bop. Yeah, carry a tune. Nice. I'm glad we got that scat one out of the way. I'd hate to think they were going with a different definition on that one. Oh well. Oh well. What do we got here? Well, I'm seeing soda, lime, and rum, and mint. So are we making? Are we making mojitos? All right, mojito ingredients. In fact, that was I had one on my dating profile of me holding up a mojito. Someone was just asking me about. I'll show it to you. Let's see, can we do this? Nope. There we go. That was my mason jar mojito that I had in Medellin a year and a month ago. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Gross. Tape, stick, glue, and gum. Yeah, we got that coming in from both sites. So we got tape, stick, glue, and gum. I guess things that are sticky. And lastly, we got gross. total, sum, and count. Whole amount. Whole amount. Well, there we go. We got it. Awesome possum. That was easy enough, I suppose. You know, it's easy if you have a chat section that you can always go to. Wouldn't that be great, like, in life? You know, you could just look down at the chat. You know, if you just had chat with you at all times. You're like, what was that called? You just look in the chat. Oh, yeah. That was kind of good. But, yeah, we did it. It worked. Very nice. You ever do something and then just decide, man, this is, you know, and just decide that it's not not the best idea, but, you know, you did it, so you might as well roll with it. So earlier today, I was talking about the word of the year was authentic. The word of the year was authentic. And we probably need some authenticity, right? And I was truly amazed. You know what I thought was amazing was that, you know, I did the story on the AI influencer, right? The fake influencer. No comments in the chat about the AI influencer. I thought it was pretty amazing. But anyway, but yeah, the word of the year was authentic. But you know what? We like to make predictions on this show. And so mojitos, not monitors. Okay. Some, not some, but bump. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I like to make predictions on, you know, what could be the word of the year for 2024. What could be the word of the year for 2024? So, you know, let me come up with the top 12. Oh, I think, did I let this burn out? This could be burned out. I should always have a backup here, but I don't. Anyway, yeah. Let's do the top 12 words of the year 2024. Top 12 words of the year for 2024. I can't even read this with a straight face. Snuggleflux. The term exploded after a study revealing that snuggling reduces interstellar jet lag for astronauts. That's too long. Word of the year for 2024, fluffernut. Inspired by a culinary breakthrough combining peanut butter and cotton candy in a bizarre yet beloved dessert. Sploofy. No. That emerged from a global baking trend involving desserts made entirely from marshmallows and rainbows. All right. I got to stop making jokes about Joe Biden. But they're jokes. They're jokes. Number 9, gobbledygook. Gobbledygook became a popular after Joe Biden's speech. Yeah. All right. Words of the year 2024. We're predicting here, right? Mega quack went viral following a scientific breakthrough that allowed ducks to communicate with whales. Mega quack. Number 7. Bamboozle. It's a prank where every elevator button played a different song. It caused a global fit of confusion and amusement on TikTok. And you can see that happening, right? You can see that happening. I don't know. Nothing shocking anymore. Top 12 words of the year 2024. Snoot waffle. A term used to describe the mishaps caused by sentient robot puppies taking over the internet for a day. Do you think you'd hear that? You think you'd hear that phrase? Sentient robot puppies taking over the internet for a day. That's a snoot waffle. All right. These are just for me. Giraffiti became popular after an elusive giraffe took up street art, painting oversized murals with his long neck. Okay. No, I never got to the take a duck, leave a duck site. I need to do that. I need to do that, man. We're still going through the top 12 words for 2024 predictions. Sparkle bloom. It's used to describe an unexpected, stunning meteor shower that illuminates the night sky with glitter-like debris. All right. Number 3, lollygag. Now, this took off after a viral video of a sloth casually strolling through Times Square. A sloth casually strolling through Times Square. Number 2, quirkiness became a buzzword after an AI-generated comedy show replaced human comedians, showcasing quirky, algorithmic humor. Yeah, it's not going to happen. And the number 1 word of the year for 2024, snacksident. Gained traction after a televised baking contest accidentally triggered a worldwide cookie-eating frenzy. It was a snacksident. All right. Okay. Natasha's got a giraffe outfit. That sounds fun. Oh, a sloth. I'm sorry, a sloth outfit. That makes a lot more sense than a giraffe outfit. What am I thinking? Well, a giraffe outfit would be okay. True Meep says, I vote for giraffiti. You know? I don't know if the word giraffiti has ever been used. I'm gonna search that right now. Giraffe E.T. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh. I'm not sure if I want to read this, but it's in the Urban Dictionary. I was unaware of this word. Giraffiti is works of art, more commonly known as graffiti, on bridges, second stories, or more buildings somewhere up high. Okay. Giraffiti, that is far outside the normal reaching distance of pedestrians or traffic. Hey, look up at that giraffiti. Must be 70 feet up. And then this last one here. A provocative dance position assumed by the female, typically standing with legs splayed, hands to the floor, head up like a giraffe, sometimes used to describe women bent over. All right, well, look at that girl dancing like crazy, and woo, now she's doing the giraffe. Oh, that's the giraffe. That's not the giraffiti. That was just a... Giraffiti is just graffiti that is up really high. Well, I was unaware of that term. Oh, you know what? I thought I had it on the screen. I'm sorry. There it is. Giraffiti. Work of art more commonly known as graffiti on bridges, second story, way up high. So that is Giraffiti. It's hard to come up with something original these days. Unlike Snoop Waffle, which is heavily infused with greens. But yeah, no, there was the Take a Duck, Leave a Duck place. I did a story on it on the Good News one day. Take a Duck, Leave a Duck, Portland. I totally forgot about it. But just as a reminder, if you weren't around for that story, Portland's Sidewalk Rubber Duck Exchange enters 12th year of Take a Duck, Leave a Duck. So rubber duckies first appeared on Coley Lehman's Sidewalk in 2011. My oldest was 2 at the time, had a birthday party at a swimming pool, and so we gave everybody swimming rubber duck favors. The family set the leftovers on the concrete steps in front of their house with an invitation written in chalk, "Take a duck." Then something unexpected happened. Someone took 2 but left 1 bigger in exchange. Lehman said, so we changed it in the chalk to "Take a Duck, Leave a Duck," and it sort of grew from there. Today, the cycle of duck arrivals and departures continues daily on Northeast 14th Place, just north of Emerson in Portland. So Northeast 14th and Emerson. Okay, so that's got to be like around... That's around Lloyd Center, I think. Wouldn't it be? I think it'd be right around Lloyd Center. People left all manner of duck-related tributes as well, including books, art pieces, and a once duck-printed toilet paper. Well, there we go. Take a duck, leave a duck. During the pandemic, Lehman created an Instagram page for the Sidewalk Ducks, which now has fans and followers around the globe. Well, good for her. Or, I guess her. The Sidewalk Ducks are one of dozens of small installations and exchanges to be found in Portland neighborhoods. With something called Sidewalk Joy. So I'm just going to check this out. Sidewalk Joy. Oh, it's a PDF. I can show you. I didn't want to pull up a map and have a big dot, you know, like, this is where Tom lives, you know. Well, there we go. I zoom in on this. Well, this is pretty incredible here. We got Milwaukee Seed Station, Robot Alley, Sidewalk Ducks, Chicky Crossing, Free Toy Library, Friend Swap, free little art gallery, Elfinland, Roseway Puzzle Library, a puzzle library, nice. Lucky Dog Library, little art gallery. And then they got the Be Kind VHS Depot. That's where you can, you know, where they have VHS tapes that you can borrow or take. The Post Mabone and Tiny Things Exchange. This looks fun. This looks fun. Free tiny greenhouse. Okay. Nice. I like it. So now I have the map. I will try to stop by the Take a Duck, Leave a Duck. I got to find a duck that I can leave. I mean, I'll take a duck, but I got to have a duck to leave if I go by. I don't want to be one of those people that just takes a duck, doesn't leave a duck. No, can't do that. Anyway. Yeah, what it is just a sweet story. It is just a sweet story. That got dirty. A tad. Tasha says, I live in the House of Joy, previous owner named Joy. I also called it the Opium Den due to plentiful poppies growing here. Nice. Wonder if anyone, you never really hear of anyone getting busted for growing poppies. Isn't that interesting? Now, I really don't know how, like heroin or, opium production goes. I don't know how many poppies you need. Do you need like an entire field to get just a little bit? I don't know. But I've never heard of anyone getting busted for growing poppies. I did hear about some kid that had like over $1 million worth of mushrooms, psychedelic mushrooms that he was growing. It was in Vermont or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, that's cool. That's good to hear. A section of lawn would do. Yeah, just grow some poppies there, and again, I don't know how I have no idea how you make it. I don't know. Yeah, can we vote on these jokes? I don't know. The jokes weren't that great today. I don't know. Today it was weird. So so this is kind of an odd thing. I just spilled my, what happened? There we go. Just spilled my eggnog a little bit. So I finished my month on Rumble, doing as a small creator. And I was wondering, would that lead to anything? Would it be like, maybe we'll choose some of the people and let them keep going, because I don't know how the whole thing worked, but I haven't heard anything at all from Rumble, like for nothing. So, okay, weird. I mean, maybe whoever's project, wasn't at work today or something, but I thought I would have got like an email or something saying, hey, thanks for doing this for a month. Congratulations, you finished this. You did all the what was required of you. Something. Nothing. But that does show me that probably Rumble doesn't have like a whole lot of employees, right? And here they are trying to compete with YouTube, which is, YouTube. I don't know why I said YouTube, which is part of Google, which is one of the biggest companies in the history of mankind. So, but I don't know, I was a little disappointed I didn't get some kind of congratulations or some kind of tweet or something. Hey, way to go. Nothing. Yeah. It was a good experiment. Yeah, it was a challenge, and I did like it. Like I say, I've wanted to try, just some kind of late night hangout stream type of thing. Never really did it before, but then this opportunity came up. They wanted me to stream for 2 hours a day. It's like, well, there's no way I can do 2 hours at once with the regular show. Let me try something else. And so I'm glad for trying something new. Now, I don't know what's going to come of it. I just don't. But I'm glad that I did it. And I was wondering if there was something that you have been thinking about trying. Like maybe you've been thinking about it all year. Like, I might try this thing. Well, what's stopping you? What's stopping you from trying it? Because here it is. I tried doing a late night thing, whatever. We got, I don't know. What do we got? A couple dozen people watching. That's cool, But yeah, what's stopping you from trying something? And this, I did it for 1 month, right? I did it for 1 month. It was hard doing that, but I feel like I really accomplished something with it. So is there something that you've been, and you don't have to share in the chat if you don't want to, but if there is something that you've been wanting to try, what's stopping you? Here I did this. Now, normally when people do these kind of late night streams, usually they're playing a game or they're doing something, right? They're talking about someone else. Yeah, there's something that just kind of drives it, and I'd like to find something that would drive this a little bit more. But yeah, is there something for you to do? Because I say go for it. Go for it. Man, we turn around and just years go by. Years go by. You can try something for a month. If it doesn't work, oh well, you tried it. And maybe you try it and you learn something, and then maybe that gives you another idea of something else you want to try. Just a thought. It's a thankless world, Tom. Yeah, feels that way sometimes. Yeah. True Meep says, but I hope you keep going with the late night show. I am going to keep going with the late night show. It is a lot less work than the daytime one, that's for sure. So I am going to do it. I don't know how often I'm going to do this late night hang. I think, and I don't know what would be best, but I kind of think that if you have a time that you're going to go live, that's probably better than just kind of random times, and like maybe you get an alert or whatever. And so I kind of like the idea of the midnight Americano. It's at midnight on the East Coast. If I do it that night, if I do it that night. I will say right now, I am not going to do it tomorrow night, but I'll probably be back on Wednesday. There's very few things that I go out and do, and I really should go out and do more social things. Everything's got so expensive just to go out and do things. My goodness. But one thing that I do like to do is there is a Bitcoin group that I meet up with, and tomorrow night there's a Bitcoin developers meet up. That's more techie programming and whatnot. And they're having their meetup, and it would just be nice for me just to go and hang out with those guys and not feel pressured to just leave early to come back and do the stream. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow, just kind of as a gift to myself for not, gift for myself for doing this for a month, 5 nights a week. So that's what I'll do. But I'll be back on Wednesday for that. Judah says, you're a winner in our book, sir. Keep up the good work. Hey, man, I appreciate that. I appreciate you more than you even realize. I really do. I really do. Tom, what about a Christmas movie watching gig? Your letter was hilarious. You know what? I've got to, you know what? And here's the thing, and Natasha, I know you're on YouTube. They're a little more strict on the YouTube with what they allow you to do. I think that would be kind of fun to do like some kind of watch along. But to do that, I would have to find a movie. I guess everybody, most people have Netflix or something like that. But I can't play I can't play it on my screen, right? That's like copyright stuff. Maybe I got to think about this, but maybe there's a way that I can, like, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about a way to do that, because I think that there is a way, especially if we could find something that was on, let's say, Daily Motion. Now, Daily Motion, I don't know where they're based out of. Are you familiar with the Daily Motion? Because they have so much like copyrighted stuff that they just put up, you know? Let me just check this about. Let me just see. But it's like they don't respect copyright at all. It's got to be a foreign site for sure. It's a video hosting service in 149 countries. They're based out of France. Okay. So yeah, it is funny though. On Daily Motion, I have, let's say I missed a show or something like that. Sometimes I can just go over there after it's done and just search for it, and someone's posted it. You know, like right there that you can watch. It's kind of crazy. But I do kind of like the idea of a watch along. If you have an idea about someone that does the watch along well, I can see like how they do it. I don't have to invent everything for the stream, but that might be fun as some kind of Christmas movie watch along thing. Thanks for doing this, Tom. Big Daddy says this is a thankless world, so I hope other people in the chat will join me in thanking you. Smashing that like button. Yeah, smash the like button. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate you, True Meeps. People allegedly do that kind of streaming on Discord. No music, video flagging there. Well, see, and I think you might be able to do, on Discord. There's an idea. But I have to figure out, like, sure, we could maybe stream it somewhere on Discord or something like that. But then what would the but then the thing is, would I stop it to make jokes? Or would I just make jokes over the top of what's going on? I don't know. So I have to figure out exactly like what would be on the stream, like what would be on the Rumble stream or whatever, if we're watching it on a different platform. So it's something I got to work out. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, but I'll have to think about that. Yeah, still a rat in a cage. I get that. Yeah, I'll see if I get that Christmas watching gig. Again, I always think those kinds of contests are just a way to collect to build up an email list. That's for sure. That's kind of how it goes. Discord. I was reconsidering trying to get on that. Well, as you know, I believe in the description of this video, there's an invite to the Coffee and Nuance Discord channel. Still see if that's working. Is there any other news? What is any other news going on? I don't know. And I am very pleased. Now, obviously, I'm getting all kinds of errors from YouTube about ingestion. I don't even know what that means on the primary URL. So I've taken a screenshot of this, and I'll be Googling it later to figure out what all these errors are. Seems to be working. Seems to be working all right, but I don't know. Yeah. But I am pleased that I was able to figure out how I could stream to both at the same time, and it seems to work. So that's kind of cool. So that was good. But I'm still working on the Telestrator. Because I have a lot of ideas on what I can do if I can do live telestration on the screen. There was something recently that someone did that. on a wrestling show or something. It was pretty funny, just kind of as a throwback to John Madden when he was doing Monday Night Football. He would have the telestrator, and he would, talk about, oh, you go here, and the guys rush through the line here, and he's drawing arrows all over the place. So Discord is cool, but it really has a terrible microphone audio interface. Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. Oh, read us a card from the mystery deck. Well, I'm digging this. This is really cool. Now, Chuck Klosterman, right? Author. So these are hypotheticals. They're not just hypotheticals. They're hypotheticals because they're, way over the top. And this is a random here. Underground Dream House. Okay. For Black Friday, did y'all get anything good? I ordered reading glasses. There was a sale on some reading glasses I wanted. So that was my big Cyber Monday purchase. Oh man. Okay. Imagine your dream house, whatever that house may be. Think of all the details you would like the house to possess, including furniture. You're suddenly given the opportunity to trade wherever you live now for this hypothetical house, and your mortgage will be whatever you currently pay. The home will be roughly the same location as your current residence. However, there's only one caveat. This dream home is buried 2 miles underground. When you look out the windows, all you see is dirt. In order to enter the residence, you will have to take an elevator that travels down the 2-mile shaft at high speed. It's about a 5-minute trip. The elevator is comfortable, and there is a staff located above ground that provides 24/7 maintenance on the elevator. If something breaks or goes wrong with the elevator, you will be rescued immediately. Would you accept this underground dream home? For me, this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. True Meeps did it perfectly. My dream home has a 2-mile high tower. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Natasha bought nothing on Cyber Monday. Yeah, I got some fancy reading glasses. Yeah. Of course. Of course. How cool would it be to be the guy that lives 2 miles underground? That'd be awesome. You don't think that I could get interviewed on the Today Show and late night TV and stuff about living 2 miles underground? That would be so much fun. And if they say, what, it's a 5 miles to go down? My dream home would be, obviously I'm going to have an indoor pool, right? It's your dream home. Yeah, an indoor pool, 2 miles underground. Oh man, that'd be, to me, this is like, of course. Would say no to that. It reminds me, there was like a hypothetical, something like, would you, if you're given this car, but you can't change the color of it, and you can't, it's like some incredible stretch limo, but it's bright pink and it has a personalized license plate that says idiot. Would you take that? Be like, but the deal is you can't explain to anyone why you have it. You can't ever tell it. You can't ever say like, oh, this is a bet or something. Like, of course I'd take it. Yeah, indoor tiki bar? Of course. Of course I'd have an indoor tiki bar. It's my dream home. Right? Indoor pool, indoor tiki bar. Probably have a nice television studio to broadcast from. Yeah, I'd be all about that. That would be That would be something. But what? Anyone else? That did crack me up, True Meeps, though. That did crack me up. My dream home has a 2-mile high tower. That's great. That's great. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'd have a dance studio that I could like teach my dance classes out of. Indoor bowling alley, of course. Do my jank Uger there. Yeah, indoor bowling alley. Why not? Why not? I would love it. And of course, I would have all, I'd be all set up, right? I could have like the super prepper place. It's my dream house. I could have it all prepped out. I could probably make so much money just doing tours of that place. People come by to see, wow, you got the absolute dopest underground bunker ever. Miniature golf. Yeah. I had an idea for miniature golf. Tell me what this would be like. I think it would be possible, right, to make like a pop-up miniature golf course, right? And so the whole thing you would have to like bring in on trucks or something like that. But you could have a pop-up miniature golf course that you could set up somewhere for a weekend or something. And, either charge people or don't charge, make it free, whatever. Just as a community event or something like that. But I don't think that it would be that expensive. I really don't. I mean, obviously things are more expensive than you ever think, but I think you could do it. That would be kind of fun. A pop-up mini golf course. There was a place, it was actually out in Gresham here. A canticle. I don't know what that means. Like, would you drive a Mary Kay Cosmetic pink car? Yeah. Yeah. Give me any car. As long as it's big. I don't want a tiny car. I want to be able to get hit and live. That's for sure. There's so many big trucks and SUVs and people on their phones out here. I've had 2 cars totaled in the last 10 years. Where it was 100% the other guy's fault. One guy just ran a red light that I was driving through. And the other one, I was at a red light and someone hit me from behind because they weren't paying attention. They just drove, 30 miles an hour or whatever into the back of the car. Both times, car totaled. And so, yeah, I drive anything. Yeah, give me a Mary Kay pink cosmetic. Give me a, neon minivan. I don't care. I'll take it. Who cares? I've never been that interested in like driving a car that I don't know, says something about me, or that I project something through my car, like oh, I'm the guy with the cool Mustang or whatever. I've never cared about that at all. I'm guessing it's not sour grapes, but maybe it's sour grapes because my parents never bought me a sports car or anything like that. So when I was a kid, I guess if they did, I might have a different opinion on that. But no, that's never been a thing. A Canticle for Leibowitz, great book. Leibowitz's underground bunker is important to the plot. Ah, okay. A Canticle for Leibowitz. Very nice. Well, thank you for pointing out that story. I don't know that book, so I will put that on the thing. Judah says he couldn't give up the view. No, I get it. Yeah, you would have a hard time giving up that view. I totally understand that. Inside bowling alley with stripper pole occupied. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's funny, I did a fitness class one time at a place here that also had I guess they had a class on like stripper dance or something like that. And so they had some of the poles in the place that I was teaching. That was interesting. That was interesting. I wish I could get the Wiener Bus. And yes, full projection, but pump. This is interesting. This is something with the Wienermobile. I said that this would have, you're as good as your predictions, okay? And you can go back in the archive. I don't know when it was, but they decided to rename the Wienermobile. And I think it was like last year. They decided to rename the Wienermobile. And I said it was a stunt. And they would go back to being the Wienermobile. And I think they named it like the Frank Wagon or something like that. I don't know. And now it's back to being the Wienermobile. I knew that was the case. I knew it was the case. You gotta tout your prediction skills when you're right. This was from back when we were talking about your underground purpose. Yes, of course, yeah. A Canticle for Leibowitz. I will check that. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings. Okay, well. Okay. I was a bit attached to my 66 Mustang, but got past that stage. Well, I'd probably be attached to a 66 Mustang as well. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. No, the Wienermobile. Be tough finding parking, So I guess you'd have to live in the suburbs if you had the Wienermobile because, I think that'd be tricky getting in and out of like a parking garage. And you're not going to find street parking for that thing. That's just not happening. So that would be tough. You'd have to live in the suburbs with a big driveway. I'm rather fond of my 21 Mach 1. A Mach 1. Oh, is that a 71 Mach 1? Nice. Well, yeah, I mean, I'd probably trade my car for pretty much anybody's car that's watching this, I'm guessing. Frank Wagon. Actually kills me. Yeah, this thing's called I think that's what it was called, yeah. But, oh, Mach 1, jeez. Yeah, and I'll I've never really cared about having a nice car, though. That's never been a thing for me. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's about it. I think that's about all I got right now. I'll be back tomorrow at noon. It's a Tuesday, and yeah, there's a number of stories I think that might be fun to talk about. And like I say, I won't be here tomorrow night, but I'll be back on Wednesday night for another Midnight Americano. So if you can join me Wednesday, that would be cool. I should figure out a way to post, I guess, I don't know. If any of you people followed me on X, then I could just post it there, and then you would know. But it seems like people only tend to be, like they tend to just, like they have their favorite way that they watch things, and then that's where they are, And I get that. I understand that too. But anyway, yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday for some Midnight Americano. Hopefully I'll be talking to some people about Bitcoin stuff. It's going to be exciting for me. I kind of nerd out on that kind of stuff. But anyway, I will see you all then. Have a beautiful day. And I'll be back tomorrow. Coffee Nuance show at noon on the West Coast, 3 on the East. Maybe I can see you then. Anyway, if you made it this far, smash the like button. I'll see you next time. Peace.